up, everyone?
Hello,
New Music
hello.
Friday. We said different things, but at the same time.
We were
Beautiful.
talking at the exact same time. Welcome to Reaction Therapy, everyone who is new here, has never been here before, raise your hands. And those of you who have been here many times, raise your hands. We're all one big happy
Reminds me
family.
of the Zoom calls. Like, raise your virtual hand if you're.
Your virtual hand?
That's what people say on Zoom calls because they can
you
raise
can
your
do
virtual
that?
hand
I
if you have
did
a
not
question.
even know
Yeah.
you could do that. Oh my goodness.
Stupid, but yeah.
I feel like I need to zoom this in or something. I feel like it's seeing all of like my keyboard and everything.
Somebody said it looks like you're having a Bloody Mary.
Did you see my drink?
It's not Bloody Mary.
This is actually not a Bloody Mary. I'm not drinking on the job here.
Hope so.
One of my favorite drink and Jill's drink is Fanta Orange. This is sugar-free though, because I'm trying not to do sugar, but Fanta Orange is like, before we got married, we used to go and get that. Oh my gosh, all the time.
Yep.
But it was regular sugar then.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, welcome everybody. Thanks for being here. I love to see Carrie saying there was some brain mapping going on today. Boy, would I like to dive into that and see what exactly happened there. But thank you. Welcome, Adrian. Thanks for moderating. Adrian's holding down the literal fort at this point. Bizzle's here. David's here. Eveline's here. Look at everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Lavish is here, off tour for a couple days, probably ready to go play with somebody else. Let us know where you're going to be. I would love to know. And look at all the people who haven't been here before.
A lot of
Nick.
people.
A lot of people. Madison, good to see you. Tylorio's good to see you.
Out here from Hawaii. That is crazy. That's one I haven't seen before.
What? Hawaii?
Greg said he's having a little whiskey out here in Hawaii.
Greg,
Isn't that
you got
sick?
those two together. You are enjoying life at this point, which you should. That's a good thing. It's Friday. My voice is about to go. I've been working all day, grinding away. I'm trying to remap my brain, Carrie, to get myself here and focused, coming off of therapy brain, of seeing people today and trying to help. So one thing I can't tell people enough about my job, shifting from hour to hour with one person after another in the different situations, whether it's a divorce, whether somebody's suicidal, whether somebody's lost a close person in their family, whether somebody is going through heavy depression. And it's just a shift hour after hour from one person to another can be so much sometimes. But this is actually my happy hour. This is my relief. This is my good feeling. This is my, this is my soft spot to fall. Love it.
Awesome. Shout out to my Ohana. Means family.
Ohana means family. And family means
No one gets left behind.
no one gets left behind.
Or
from
forgotten.
Stitch. Or forgotten. Tony does Stitch so well. I wish Tony was here. Oh my gosh.
Greetings from Mexico.
Doc needs a
Appreciate
doc.
you.
Hey, we got to have our docs. We got to have our people. You know that's true.
Yes, sir. All right. We got that whole album to get to here.
We got an entire album to rock and roll through at this point. I'm ready for it.
So it's only 10 songs because we've already done 2 of them. So we're just going to go through the 10 songs. I just feel like the Lil Peep album is way too long for this stream, but we will do a couple songs if y'all have like your favorite songs off of the album because it is literally an hour and 21-minute long album. And knowing Tom's reactions, it would be about 3
Takes
hours.
forever.
So, but we can do some songs if you have a certain one that y'all want to hear. For sure. But we're going to get this Olivia Rodrigo album. The album's called Guts. We've done Vampire and Bad Idea Right off of it. They both
Bad
had
Idea
videos.
Right.
Yeah, they both had videos. And then there's 10 more songs. So I'll have lyric videos so Tom doesn't have to look up lyrics for this, which is sick.
They're all lyrics. I don't know if I can handle this. I don't know if I've got what it takes for Olivia. By the way, I don't know where this is going after this live stream. You're here. You get to see unedited comments, chat, all kinds of stuff we're doing. And after this, Nick takes it and does something with it. So we'll see.
Yeah. So I think depending how long it is, we might separate it into 2 different videos, but it will go on YouTube. So
it's going to go on YouTube.
It'll definitely go on Patreon right after this and then get posted to YouTube.
Best
Maybe
place to
tomorrow.
go, Patreon. If you want to check it out, support the channel, but also get tons of content. That is the place to go. I'm telling you, we give unedited content over there. $7 tier is the best.
Yeah, Tom McDonald dropped his album today too, so that one we might have to get
Tom
to
McDonald
later.
dropped an album? Oh my
Everybody dropped-
gosh.
And then next week, Polo G and Rodwave drops an album. Then the week after that, Drake drops his album. There's a lot of albums dropping.
Y'all.
A
I'm
lot
going
of
to have to
albums
take a
dropping.
week off work to be
Yeah,
able to
I
do
know.
this.
So we can't do
We
Tom
should
McDonald
just do
today.
pieces.
But
Why do we have to do albums? We should do pieces of everything.
yeah, well, Olivia Rodrigo, we're gonna do the album for. I'm telling you,
Nick's got it set.
I think you'll like it. Because
Think I'll like
I think it goes right up.
You never know, Greg.
Yeah, Rolling Stones dropped an album too.
Stick around. You never know what happens on this channel. You never know. Rolling Stones? Mick
dropped
Jagger?
They dropped
He's
an
like
album.
80.
I don't know. I don't listen.
How did they do an album? Oh my gosh. We've done some of Tom McDonald's new one, right?
I don't know what songs are actually on it, to be honest with you.
Well, the one that he just did, American Flags.
And the one with Dax. I don't know if
The one with Dax.
I'll look at that.
It is so hot here, y'all. Can't even describe to you the temperature element we got going at this point. Greg, you got to learn Olivia Rodrigo. We all know Olivia Rodrigo, right? Everybody in here? It's literally 104 right now where we are. Feels like 112. This is rough. Okay. We ready?
Let me press record.
We're doing this whole thing. We're going to rock and roll through this and love it.
The first one is a single, then the number 2 and 3 are both ones we've heard, so you can skip past it after
I can
that.
skip 2 and 3.
Yeah, because it's Vampire and
Okay.
Bad Idea, right?
Man, I love those songs too. Would love to hear it
And
again.
also, when you record, make sure you say that we've already reacted to those two. Once we get to them,
Oh, okay.
just make sure.
I'll try to remember that. There we go, everybody. Let's do this. Olivia Rodrigo. It's time for Olivia Rodrigo. A brand new album has come out today, and we are about to react to the entire thing, minus 2 songs that we've already done, but I cannot wait. Mental health awareness to the world is what we're all about. Tom Stevens, your resident psychotherapist from Reaction Therapy. Without further ado, song number 1 off the album, All American Bitch. I don't even cuss, but that time I just had to because it was in the title. Let's get it. Can't see her being that.
I am light as a feather and as stiff as a board. I pay attention to things that most people ignore.
Woo.
And I'm alright with the movies that make jokes about senseless cruelty, that's for sure. And I am built like a mother and a total machine. I feel for your every little issue, I know just what you mean. And I make light of the darkness, I've got sun in my motherfucking pocket, best believe.
What was that about the...
Sun in my motherfucking pocket, best believe. Yeah, you know me.
I'm sitting here looking at the scenery, right? And, you know, the rings there that say guts on it with a can of soda there. Soft drink, the pins for the hair. Almost like it's a party, a celebration, or wedding, something like that. But I love how she's typing this out on a piece of notepad paper, you know, like I carry here with me and write my notes on. And light as a feather, stiff as a board. You know, I'm just so many different things and being like a mother. And I can't see how All American BITCH would come into this. She's perfect.
Yeah, you know me. Forgive and I forget. I know my age and I act like it. Got what you can't resist. I'm a perfect all-American. I am light as a feather, I'm as fresh as the air.
Oh, so sweet.
Coca-Cola bottles, they only
It is so cool to see the mixture of music. It's so light, so gentle, so sweet, and then kicks into that harder side, which is so cool. Coca-Cola bottles that I only use to curl my hair. You take those Coke bottles, you know, those glass Coke bottles, and you curl your hair with them so it makes these big curls. Not that I've done that because I don't have any hair, but I've seen it.
Cola bottles that I only used to curl my hair. Got class and integrity, just like the goddamn Kennedy, I swear. With love to spare.
Oh, man.
Forgive and I forget. I know my age and I act like it. Got what you can't resist. I'm a perfect all-American bitch with perfect all-American lips and perfect all-American hips. I know my place. I know my place. And this is it. I don't get angry when I'm pissed. I'm the eternal optimist. I scream inside, big deal, and then like yeah.
She's doing nothing like what she's describing, screaming out, rocking out. Ah! She keeps it inside. She doesn't let people see it. She holds herself together, just like the perfect Kennedy, right? Which is not a perfect family. They had that image of being perfect, the Kennedys, but they have their issues too. She's just like the perfect all-American.
All the time, I'm grateful all the time.
Nope, no you're
I'm
not.
sexy and I'm kind. I'm pretty when I cry. All the
So not true.
I'm grateful all the time. I'm sexy and I'm kind. I'm pretty when I cry.
It's so funny because that's nothing like what anybody is, right? She's making fun of that and just play on words there of like, but I'm the perfect all-American. But then there's the B-I-T-C-H. What a way to start. I loved that so much. Let's see if I can skip ahead here. I don't know how to skip ahead, actually. Let's see, there's that one. Let's see. I guess I got to go out. Wait, no, I could go down here, can't I? Trying to figure out how to skip here. There's vampire. We've done that. Just so everybody knows, we have already done Bad Idea Right and Vampire songs 2 and 3. Go check those reactions out at Reaction Therapy. And now we're going to get into we're going to get into song number 4, actually, at this point. It's called Lacy. I just love this setup. But at first it said Guts with the little ring things. Now it just says Gut. And the soft drink is gone. Lacy, what in the world could this be about? Without further ado, it's time, Olivia, Rodrigo, Lacy.
Lacy, oh Lacy, skin like puff pastry. Aren't you the sweetest thing on this side of hell? Dear angel Lacy, eyes white as daisies. Did I ever tell you that I'm not doing well? Ooh, I care, I care, I care. Like perfume that you wear, I linger
So good.
all the time, watching hidden in plain sight. Ooh, I try, but it takes over my life. I see you everywhere, sweetest torture one could bear. Smart, sexy, Lacy, I'm losing it lately. I feel your compliments like bullets on skin.
Who is Lacy? Because obviously I don't know if that's an actual person or not. But when she says, I feel your compliments like bullets on skin. That doesn't feel good. So she's not feeling compliments at all from her.
Compliments like bullets on skin, dazzling, starlit, barbarian, incarnate. Well, aren't you the greatest thing to ever exist? Ooh, I care, like ribbons in your hair. My stomach's all in knots. You got the one thing that I want.
This is like a girl that now has a guy that she wants, and so she's giving her that message back, like ribbons in your hair. My stomach's in knots like that you tie with ribbons, and you got the one thing that I want. What is that? It's got to be a guy.
Stomach's all in knots. You got the one thing that I want. Ooh, I try to rationalize people are people, but it's like you're made of angel dust.
Yeah.
Lacy, oh Lacy, it's like you're out to get me. You poison every little thing that I do.
Wow.
Lacy, oh Lacy, I just loathe you lately. And I despise my jealous eyes and how hard they fell for you.
It's so weird, unless that's a guy. Who is Lacy? And isn't it interesting how she look?
Despise my jealous eyes and how hard they fell for
I despise my jealous eyes. I cannot stand my eyes that are so jealous, and how hard they fell for you. It's interesting. So the Lacy character is somebody that she's fallen for, I'm assuming. But this, listen how she whispers that, because that whispering is so telling.
And I despise my jealous eyes and how hard they fell for you. Yeah, I despise my rotten mind and how much it worships you.
Lacy, please tell me who Lacy is. Who is that? I wish somebody would tell me who Lacy is. And Nick, if you see it, tell me who Lacy is, because it seems like it would be a person. And at first I thought it was like, somebody that she felt took her guy or her guy left for, and she wants that back. But in second thought, I don't know. It's somebody else. That could be a guy for all that. I don't know. But that was very interesting. I really like that, actually. I like that melody. And I love how she goes up in the chorus and just does those high notes. So cool. Love that. Okay, next up is, without further ado, here it is, Ballad of a Homeschooled Girl. Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't know what this is about to say, but I love the picture of the yearbook in the screen that says class of, and it's all Olivia Rodrigo. It's all her pictures with the guitar pick, but the guts are back, the full guts. Kay says this is the song that'd be great for a therapist to do. I want to see if this is actually a therapist song, because it really this piques my curiosity here of what.
Lacy, and we tell you Lacy is.
Yes, please pause. I'll go back.
Aiden said,
Who is Lacy?
Lacy, the girl Olivia is intimidated by, comparing herself to her so much it seemed like a romantic obsession.
Interesting. So Lacy's got what she wants, which is who she is, just how she carries herself and who she is as a person. And Lacy's also who she despises. Very interesting. Can't stand you because you make me feel worse about myself. That would be good for a therapist also, because remember, we can't get judgment of ourselves through other people. We can't compare ourselves to other people or we will be let down. Well, number one, we'll be let down or we'll be lifted up, and we'll always be ping-ponging back and forth. Izzy says Lacy was about drugs. Could be drug. That could be drugs too. Because drugs can give you what you want, like that feeling, but also I despise you because you're bringing me down into the ground. It's very interesting, man. Where's Kay? Next song is, oh. This song is about her social anxiety and awkwardness as a result of being homeschooled and sort of socially isolated from her peers in that way. That's what I want to hear about. I know she was homeschooled. I figured she would be, though, being a star like she is. Like most of them can't go to like regular school, but it's amazing how isolated some people can feel in adolescence and teenage years because of how awkward those years are, y'all. Ready? Let's do it. Yep. Yep.
Cat got my tongue, and I don't think I get along with anyone.
Yep.
Blood running cold. I'm on the outside with the greatest inside joke.
Oh my gosh, this is a really good start. Anybody who's ever dealt with social anxiety, worry, panic, fear about presenting yourself socially to other people can relate to all of this. That feeling of being outside, that feeling of not being a part. Cat got my tongue. Like, I want to say something, but I literally cannot speak words. And I'm on the outside of the greatest. What?
I'm on the outside with the greatest inside.
Outside of the greatest inside joke. I love how she uses those two words. And I love this poppy beat that's happening. Woo!
Running cold. I'm on the outside with the greatest inside joke. And I hate all my clothes. Feels like my skin doesn't fit right over my bones.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I guess I should go. The party's done and I'm no fun. I know.
No, no, no!
I'm broken glass, I drift and fell. I told secrets I shouldn't tell. I stumbled over all my words. I made it weird.
This ever happened to anybody? If you're just feel like, oh my gosh, let's just quit while I'm ahead, because you break a glass, you trip, people see it, you tell secrets that you didn't even think you were. It's like you can't take them back because once they're out, oh my gosh, and then you stumble over your words like I'm doing, trying to find some. Yeah, okay. And it gets worse and worse and worse.
Told secrets I shouldn't tell. I stumbled over all my words. I made it weird. I made it worse each time I step outside. It's social suicide.
Woo! Yeah!
It's social suicide. Wanna curl up and die. It's social suicide. I laughed at the wrong time, sat with the wrong guy, searching how to start a conversation on a website. Talk.
What in the heck did she just do?
I laughed at the wrong time, sat with the wrong guy, searching how to start a conversation on a website. Talked to the top guy, swore I was his type, guessed that he was making out with boys the whole night. Everything I do is tragic. Every guy I like is gay. The morning after I panic. Oh God, what did I say?
There's just so many things going wrong. I try my best. It's like that Alanis Morissette song. Isn't it ironic? Everything I try, somebody I like is clearly not going to like me. Something I say is clearly going to come across the wrong way. Yep. 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 Yep.
I broke a glass, tripped and fell, told secrets I shouldn't tell. Stumbled over all my words, made it weird and made it worse each day that I'm alive. It's so
Yeah. Thought your mom was your wife. You ever make that mistake? It's bad. Oh my gosh, is this your wife? No, it's my mom. And then can't think of a third line, so she just types that in there. It's so good. Favorite song right there so far. Out of all of them, it's favorite song. Although it comes very close to Bad Idea, right? And you can tell I like her more spunky type music. I've liked all of the songs on this album. Like there's nothing I've disliked so far. Not that I'm a critic or anything, but everything's been really cool. These two stories though, Bad Idea, right? And this one first, is so incredibly cool. I can't tell you how much I like it. Oh my gosh. This has lots of fun in it. This has lots of like, let's just talk real about life and like what really goes on. And I'm going to put it in a fun poppy beat. Without further ado, Making the Bed. These titles are doing it for me. Making the Bed. What in the world is this going to be about? Make your bed every day, y'all. I'm telling you, make your bed. I know people have said that to you, and I know some people think it's ridiculous, but I'm telling you, whenever you get into a made bed, it feels better. And also, when you make your bed at the start of a day, it's one thing you've done to make your day a little bit better. Is this our world tour? Like, is Guts the name of the album? That's the name. So stupid. Okay. I'm going to get my self-esteem back here in just a second.
Want it so I got it, did it so it's done. Another thing I ruined, I used to do for fun. Another piece of plastic I could just throw away. Another conversation with nothing good to say. I thought it so I said it, took it cause I can. Another day pretending I'm older than I am. Another perfect moment that doesn't feel like mine. Another thing I forced to be a sign. But sometimes I feel like I don't.
Another thing I forced to be a sign. Like, this is a sign. This means this. And remember, sometimes we can make that happen. I'm going to find something that gives me a reason that this is the way it is, or this is what I should do. Doesn't need to be that way, y'all. Wow, she's about to break into some cool stuff right here.
Another perfect moment that doesn't feel like mine. Another thing I forced to be a sign. But sometimes I feel like I don't wanna be where I am, getting drunk at a club with my fair-weather friends, pushing away all the people who know me the best.
Man,
But
don't
it's
do
me
it.
who's been making the bed. I'm so tired of being the girl that I am. Every good thing is turning.
Make your bed and lie in it. You made your bed. Now you got to lie in it. I love that. That I didn't even tie that together until that started popping up. But the reality is, when you create a situation, you have to pay the price, right? You have to take responsibility. You have to take ownership for it. Raise your hand, do what's right, and go through it. She just said it. I'm with friends I shouldn't be with. I'm in places I shouldn't be. I'm doing things that should not be done. And I am probably exhausted with just making the wrong decisions. Remember what my wife says all the time: life is a series of choices over time. And you end up in a situation because of a series of choices, not because of one fluke incident. So remember that. You can always change the choices. You can shift in a new direction. But life is a series of choices over time. What a well-said thing she's doing here. Keep those people close. It's on me. Yep. Man. Yep. Yep. Pulling sheets don't make anything go away, y'all. Just remember that. You have to be able to take ownership and realize what you've done when it comes to making choices in life. And you can recover from them, but sometimes we do things because we're guiding ourselves. We need good mentors in life, good people, good examples to live by. Don't pull those sheets over your head.
Every night I wake up from this one recurring dream. I'm driving through the city, the brakes go out on me. I can't stop at the red light, can't swerve off the road. I read somewhere it's 'cause my life feels so out of control. And I tell someone I love them, just as a distraction. They tell me that they love me like I'm some tourist attraction. They're changing my machinery and I just let it happen. I got the things I wanted, it's just not what I imagined. But sometimes I feel like I don't wanna be where I am. Getting drunk at a club with my fair weather friends, pushing away all the people who know me the best. But it's me who's been making the bed. I'm so tired of being the girl that I am. Every good thing's turned into something I dread, and I'm playing the victim so well in my head. But it's me who's been making the bed.
So cool. That thing about telling somebody you love them and then they tell me just because, and then they say I love you like it's a tourist attraction, you know. I love this. This is so much fun, but it's not the depth of love. You've got to find somebody in your life who cares about you. Who, number one, is your best friend, but number two is somebody who wants the best for you in spite of themselves. Not codependently, but lovingly. And she's describing like tourist attraction. It's like, I love this. This is the best time of my life, but it's not something you want for the rest of your life.
But it's me who's been making the bed. Me who's been making the bed. Pull the sheets over my head. Making the Sometimes I feel like I don't want to be where I am. Carrying all of the beautiful things I regret.
Yeah.
But it's me who's been making the bed. Me who's been making the bed. Pull the sheets over my head. Making the bed.
That voice is insane. Her voice is insanely good. Like I cannot get over how good she is at just all of that. It's very good. And look, sometimes she makes a great point here. You have to look at sometimes we're creating our own mess. And I think that's what she's saying. We need to look at ourselves. I am doing it to myself. I can blame friends or people or things for treating me a certain way and point the finger. But when you're pointing the finger at somebody, remember there's three fingers coming back at you, pointing your way. We've always got to look at what our piece is. Don't forget that. Man, this is crazy good so far. Incredible. You go, Madison. Charlie's in the house. There's Charlie. Nick said hi to Charlie too. Look at that. Charlie March. Johnny Keegan, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for being here. I really, really, really like this music so far because that was a deep song. That was serious. Like, I'm admitting what I've done and I need to do it different, but I've got nobody else to blame but myself. All right. We keep going, Nick. Do I need lyrics for this one? Go out. Oh, is it just this one?
Yeah. I don't know why in this playlist they didn't put it.
Do I play this video though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Logic.
Got it.
It's the lyric.
All right, y'all, let's do it without further ado. Ooh. Logical. It says logical, but the other video said logic. So what is it? It's logical. It's just logical, y'all. Olivia Rodrigo. Guts.
Master manipulator, God, you're so good at what you do. Come for me like a savior, and I'd put myself through hell for you. Hear all the rumors lately that you always deny.
Watch out. Doesn't sound good.
I fell for you like water falls from the February sky, but now the current's stronger. No, I couldn't get out if I tried, but you convinced me, baby. It was all in my mind.
God, I fell for a beautiful piano. I fell for you like water from the sky, man, in February. All those rains that come. The current takes me away like in a river. I couldn't get out if I tried. You ever been in a river that's super strong current? We've been there. We've done that. And it's hard to get out. It is hard to move. And basically, I could get out of the relationship if I tried at this point. I'm too deep in. And then you're selling me this story that it's all in my mind. Again, toxic relationship. So beautiful.
And now you got me thinking 2 + 2 = 5, and I'm the love of your life. 'Cause if rain don't pour and sun don't shine, then changing you is possible. No, love is never logical.
Oh, amen. Say it, Olivia.
You built a giant castle with walls so high I couldn't see the way it all unraveled, and all the things you did to me. You lied, you lied, you lied. Oh, and now you got me thinking 2 + 2 = 5, and I'm the love of your life. 'Cause if rain don't pour and sun don't shine, then changing you is possible.
Rain don't pour and sun don't shine. Well, it's neither one of those works. Changing you is possible. If the rain don't pour and the sun don't shine, then it's possible, which means pretty much never. And you convinced me that I'm the love of your life. You convinced me 2 + 2 = 5, which it doesn't. You manipulated me. You gaslighted me. You convinced me, of which the previous song is, I made my own bed. I stayed in it. And I couldn't get myself out of it. Please, 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 when you're in a situation like this, make the choice and get out of this. Get help. That's why therapy matters. When you get good therapy, you can see, wait a minute, this is a pattern. This is going to go down this trail. I need to get out of this. Therefore, you can go on and live your life. Way better to recover the sooner you get out than being in it over and over. Bad news never gets better with time. So it's not going to just all of a sudden get better down the road when it's this thing.
Pour and sun don't shine, and changing you is possible. Guess love is never logical. The sky is green, the grass is red. You mean all those words you said. I'm sure that girl is really your friend. Problems are all solvable. 'Cause loving you is loving every argument you held over my head. Brought up the girls you could have instead. Said I was too young, I was love's too soft. Can't take a joke, can't get you off. Why do we do this? I look so stupid thinking 2 + 2 = 5. I'm the love of your life, 'cause if rain don't pour and sun don't shine, then changing you is possible. Oh, love is never logical. Logical.
Woo, that's pretty.
Love is never logical. I know I'm half responsible.
Yep.
And that makes me feel horrible.
That's exactly right.
Logical.
So well said.
Logical. Love is never logical. I know I could have stopped it all. God, why didn't I stop it all? Logical.
Gosh.
Logical. Love is never logical. I know I'm half responsible. And that makes me feel horrible. Oh, logical. Love is never logical. I know I could have stopped it all. God, why didn't I stop it all?
Oh, I see this every day in my office. That's why it's so painful, y'all. Honestly, I see this every day in my office in one way or another. And she's saying, I see this. Why couldn't I stop this? Olivia, get out of relationships with guys like this. You deserve way better than this. You deserve so much more. I tell young women this all the time. You deserve to be honored, cherished, looked up to, taken care of, and treated way better than this. And so you get to pick, make sure you pick the right. And if you don't get the right guy, like, please leave. Please don't try to fix them. Don't try to change them. Don't try to sit there and wait and just tolerate all of this, because there's all kind of manipulation, gaslighting, storytelling going on here with this guy, and making it out to all be her fault. And I just don't like it. Please leave these guys. Don't stick around. Therapy 101 for me. I just want to be able to stand up and bring the guy in. Let's have a chat with him. We'll deal with this right now.
So the next song that you're gonna hear is called "Get Him Back."
Oh, wait. I got to go out of here, don't I?
And Kay said, "Fun fact: Olivia's father is a therapist."
Are you serious?
And apparently she has a lyric in here that references that.
Kay, how do you have all this inside information? Do you know Olivia? I think Kay must know Olivia or something. That is, how did you pull that fact out? That's crazy cool.
I think that's why she's so self-aware.
That is. I mean, there's a lot of self-awareness, but you know what? Even having a therapist, I mean, Nick's got 2 for parents. Like, even having that still doesn't stop. It doesn't mean somebody grows up completely healthy. Probably therapists' children have just as many or more issues, honestly. But that is amazing that she would have it there. Where is that? I need to see where that is. Man, Madison is going off today. Madison got some Olivia Rodrigo knowledge here. His father is a therapist. Get him back. References this. That's really cool. I love that. I want to find an interview where she's talked about those 2 parents. I've never seen that before. All right, let's do it. Without further ado. Next one up is Get Him Back. Boy, she's going through relationships. And by the way, are all these guys and relationships she's talking about the same guy? And she's had issues with, or has she had bad relationship after bad relationship, of which I'd be heartbroken, and I want to talk to her. Olivia, anytime you want to give a buzz, we can chat, we can work on this whole thing and get this mental health thing in the right place to find the best relationship possible. I do, by the way, tell my clients, bring up your significant other as you meet someone, not 6 months down the road after you've been dating and tell me about it. Don't do that. It's not good. Let's do it.
1, 2, 3. Wait, is this the song with the drums?
I met a guy in the summer and I left him in the spring. He argued with me about everything. He had an ego and a temper and a wandering eye. He said he's 6'2" and I'm like, dude,
Nice try.
It was so much fun and he had such weird friends. And he would take us out to parties and the night would never end. Another song, another club, another bar, another dance. And when he said something I miss him some nights when I'm feeling depressed. Till I remember
It's amazing how she's able to lay out the story. Okay, I met this guy in the fall, left him in the spring, all of 6 months. And he was so unaware of what was going on and just self-absorbed that he just had no clue of what like really meeting someone's needs was, right? And being able to focus on her as a priority, just go from bar to bar, club to club. And when he said something wrong, he'd just fly me to France.
he just fly me to France. So I miss him some nights when I'm feeling depressed.
Yeah, go to
Till
France.
I remember every time he made a pass on my friend. Do I
Oh.
love him? Do I hate him? I guess it's up and down. If I had to choose, I would say it right now.
It's just so bad because she just spent all these other songs saying, I made my bed. I know it's on me. I've got to be able to, like, you know, I've got to be able to break from this habit and this pattern and logical. She's talking about love's not logical. And I sat there with you and I got in the current. I couldn't get out. And now that was so self-aware. And now all of a sudden it's like, I want to get him back. And I'm reading it as I want to be back with him. What do you miss about this guy? My dog in the background is even upset about this. Okay, now I see it. I missed all of that, right? Everybody's like, wake up. I want to get him back. That's a play on words. It could go two ways, right? But it really, I think, goes one way. It's like, I want to get him back. I want to get at him. But then again, I miss him. So she does want revenge, but she misses him and she wants to be with him. This is the thing you can't float on. This is why having a good therapist matters, because if you sit with that person you trust and they're like, don't you dare call him back. Get him off your phone. And when people tell me, okay, I blocked him, except for on Snapchat. I mean, you know, no, you block him, you remove him from everything, y'all.
Down, if I had to choose, I would say it right now.
Yep. Revenge.
So I write him all these letters, then I throw them in the trash. Cause I miss the way he kisses and the way he made me laugh. Yeah, I pull my little heart out, but as I'm hitting send, I picture all the faces of my disappointed friends. Because everyone knew all of the shit that he do. He said I was the only girl, but that just wasn't the
Nope.
truth. And when I told him how he hurt me, he told me I was tripping. But I am my father's daughter, so maybe I could fix it.
That was it. So when Kay said, hey, dad's a therapist, that's the key there, right? If her dad really is a therapist and she's like, but I'm my father's daughter, so maybe I could fix him because that's what we do in this profession. And I'm sure I have two sons in my life who are going to be wonderfully strong fixer people because we're compassionate, we care, and we want the best for people. So we will enable that. It's just a part. Nobody's perfect, right? Nobody's perfect. But man, I am my father's daughter, so maybe I could fix him. You're not going to be able to fix this guy. He's got to fix himself.
I could fix him.
Both ways. You can't have it both ways.
See his car. I wanna make him lunch. I wanna break his heart.
Oh, y'all.
Be the one to stitch it up. Wanna kiss his face with an uppercut. I wanna meet his mom just to tell her her son sucks. I wanna key his car. I wanna make him lunch. I wanna break his heart, stitch it right back
gosh. That was, I did not want that song to end at all. That was like an anthem song, you know, just a kind of statement song for who you are. It's the most honest she can be while also having fun with it. She's being as honest as she can. Like, I want to just rip his teeth out, but I also want to make him lunch and love him. If I'm being honest, this is what I want. It didn't say what she's going to do. So at the end, she's going to get him. I don't know how, but wow, what a flippin' good song that was. That is probably second for me overall of all of these. It just blew my mind how she put this song together in terms of like, this guy has not been good for me. And please tell me if this is the same guy or if she has a bunch of relationships she's been in where it's been one tragedy after another. This guy that hadn't treated me well, and I just want to get revenge on him, but I still want him back because there are parts of him that I adore. And please remember this when it comes to relationships. Do not stay with somebody because of the good times. Stay with somebody because of the bad times. And you're going to say, Tom, you're the most screwed up therapist I know. But I'm going to tell you, it makes sense. You know why? Because if you can't stay with somebody because of the bad times, then you definitely don't want to be with them. Anybody can stay with somebody because of the good times, but it's the hard times, the pain, the struggle. And if we can make it through that and we can still be together in that, you've got a solid person to be with. Please don't forget that. Oh my goodness. I was so pumped. So pumped there. I don't even know if people can hear me at this point. Whew, it's overloaded, man. It's crazy.
I cut it for a second and try to stop it again.
Whew, cut what?
The recording. I think it's the recording.
Ah.
Also, there's like 100 people in here. So.
It is so packed with all kinds of people. This is really, really cool. Thanks, Madison, that I'm a vibe. I don't know if I'm a vibe, but I'm just going to show you who I am. Like, I can't apologize. I just have to be who I am. This calls for an orange drink, as somebody said, a Bloody Mary. By the way, you'd never see me drink a Bloody Mary because I don't like drinking tomato juice. That would be no good. That's Fanta orange right there. Just FYI for people. Oh, Pika Warps. Had to block my ex-fiance on everything, all the way down to friendship on the Nintendo. Pika, that's going hard. Like, when you have to block on the Nintendo, that means you want them gone. Oh my gosh. Let's see what everybody has to say. This is totally relatable. This song, it's like laying out her life. Like, when it says guts as the title, is she saying that's because of her kind of having the guts to fight back, to come back, to be a stronger person in spite of everything that she's been through, I guess? Oh, man. So Kay thinks it's the same guy when she was 26. And the guy was 26, she was 18. Oh my gosh. Lord have mercy. Yeah, that can be tough. That's a whole different lifestyle. It's a whole different, like, not generation, but it's a different life for sure. Man, it's hard. Please don't hold on for the good times. She really is. Harley, she is spilling the tea on her guts. She's spilling the tea on her guts. She is letting it all hang out. She has nothing to apologize for. And the best part about Olivia Rodrigo, if I ever get to talk to her, is I would say I appreciate you for being honest at what your part is and what your part isn't. That it's not all one-sided. That sometimes I realize it's a terrible thing and I do it anyway. Sometimes I recognize it wasn't for me and I'm changing my ways. It just happens. Oh, man. So good. Are we ready? Still lagging?
We're so good, but the studio says that it's poor connection, so I gotta wait.
Poor connection. What song are we on here?
Got 4 more.
We got Love is Embarrassing, The Grudge, Pretty Isn't Pretty, and Teenage Dream. These all look amazing. I don't want this to end. Love is embarrassing. It can be very embarrassing.
Can you tell me what that number says?
By the way, y'all, the number 5187. Tomorrow is a Melanie Martinez live stream. We are doing the K through 12 after school EP. Okay, so we're going to do that live. Everybody's got to show up for that one. I don't know what time. Nick's going to tell you when we finish here, or at least have an estimate of when it's going to be. But tomorrow, live, Melanie Martinez, K through 12 after school EP. We're doing all, I think, 7 songs of that. Everybody's got albums out. Let's see. We've got, who else, Nick? Tom McDonald. Who else put one out today? Lil Peep put one out today. Next week, Nick said Rod Wave has one, which we're going to do. Polo G has one. The Rolling Stones have one. There are so many. Wow, what it'd be to do a Rolling Stones reaction, because I grew up listening to the Rolling Stones all of 50 or 45 years ago, honestly, long time ago. Yeah, that's pretty good, Kay. So she said guts because it has several meanings. Spilling your guts, which is being honest, trusting your gut, believing in yourself and following what you know is right, and hating yours or someone else's guts. John Keegan had an ex-girlfriend who used to stalk him like crazy. Man, it is not fun to have a stalker. No good, no bueno on that one for sure. When is Pretty Isn't Pretty, Madison? That is coming up. 3 songs. We got this one and then one more and then that song, actually, is when it's coming out. Oh, gosh. Let's see. Waiting for Little Peep. Gustav, Waiting for Little Peep. I know all the older artists, they are coming out this month. What do you think, Nick?
We can try it. I mean,
What does the number need to be?
it's cool if it stays there where it is.
Well, we can do one song and then turn it off and do another song and try it. Without further ado. Without further ado. Without further ado. No, just kidding. Here we go. Love is embarrassing. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Told my friends you were the one after I'd known you like a month. And then you kissed some girl from high
Oh, come on. Man.
And I stayed in bed for like a week when you said space was what you need. Waited by my phone like a goddamn fool. And now it's think I love fucking embarrassing. Just watch as I crucify myself. First time.
Man, she is so good. This music is so good, y'all. She's speaking. Please, this, everybody watching has got to apply to in one way or another. And when you set yourself up to where you are, this is a codependency, at the mercy of this other person, and you can't get out in the current, like she said, and just no way out, you are in for a long haul. But as soon as she has the awareness that this is what's going on, you need to get out of there as quick as you can. Call a timeout. I'm going to go on my own. We're going to take a break, and I'll see you when I feel like seeing you again. Because this is somebody who's just going to drag you through the dirt, or you're going to drag yourself through the dirt. By the way, the other person could say, look, hey, it's not on me. Like, if you want to go, you can go. But if it's like this, where they're dragging you through the dirt and he's messing with other girls and he's talking behind your back and he's not showing up the way he needs to, a guy's job is to be present, available, show up, show compassion, to try to show love and care and pursue her. Oh my gosh. Don't wait for him. No. Second string. It's one thing to be drugged through the mud or be like embarrassed about who you like and they don't like you. But it's another thing if they're second string, using the sports analogy of like the starters of the first string. They're the ones who go out onto the court and play. They're the best players you got on your team. The second string is the next group of people that they're on the team, but they're just not as good as the starting people are. And I'm falling over a guy that's second string.
Embarrassing as hell. And I consoled you while you cried over
Yep.
your ex-girlfriend's new guy. My God, how could I be so stupid? You found a new version of me, and I damn near started World War III. Jesus, what was I even doing?
Like, how did I stoop so low to start World War III? Because they found another girl just like me. Got tired of me and found somebody else that was just like me. Why was I even bothering? That makes me look this small. By the way, she's beating herself up here. It's very easy to end up in this position. And that's why therapy matters. And when you have a good, and I don't say therapy for everything, I'm just mentioning myself. When I talk to people who are in this position, it's a support. It's an encourager. It's somebody who confronts you. It's somebody who guides you and tells you the direction you can go. It's somebody who teaches you good boundaries and somebody who can walk along the path with you while you rebuild yourself from something like this. So if you're just on your own, you're going to end up staying in a situation like this. And the one thing, it's why I feel so passionate about it, I want you to know if you're in this spot, is you deserve better. There's no need to start World War III, because if it's over, and if this guy thinks about you that way enough to go with somebody else, it's not somebody you want to be with anybody. Anyway, remember, don't stay with somebody because of the good times you've had. And we're so good when we're good. Remember that.
Jesus, what was I even doing? 'Cause now it don't mean a thing. God loves fucking embarrassing. Just what is I crucifying myself?
Yep.
For some weird second string loser who's not worth mentioning, my God loves embarrassing his hell. I give up everything I place on
Cool.
bets, and it's not worth anything. I give up, but I keep coming back for more.
Damn.
It don't mean a thing. God loves fucking embarrassing. Just what is I crucify myself? For some weird second string loser who's not worth mentioning, my God loves embarrassing his hell. I give up. I give up everything. I'm planning on my wedding with some guy I'll never marry, and I'm giving up, and I keep
Oh my goodness. I give up. I'm planning out my wedding with the guy I'm not even gonna marry. That is so well said, Olivia. This album slaps, as they say. I love this. Everything about it is incredibly cool. I can't get enough of this. I don't want it to end, so maybe I just won't finish this album. I'll just drag it out for the rest of the entire year because it's so, so good and topical. You can laugh at the relationships you've been in. What you don't want to do is cry about the one you're currently in. So if you're in a relationship like this, you need to really contemplate, get some help, get some support from somebody who loves you, and whether you should stay in it. And maybe consider getting out, because these are toxic city relationships. OMG. Without 5313, Nick. Without further ado, it's next up. Love is... Oh, that was... Cut. Next up is The Grudge. Oh boy. This is going to be a mean one. I'll bet this is going to be one where she just gets revenge. It's slower.
We've nightmares each week about that Friday in May. One phone call from you and my entire world was changed.
Wow.
Trust that you betrayed, confused. confusion that still lingers. Took everything I loved and crushed it in between your fingers. And I doubt you ever think about the damage that you did, but I hold on to every detail like my life depends on it. My undying love, now I hold it like a grudge. Now I hear your voice every time that I think I'm not enough.
My undying love, I hold it like a grudge. Like when you hold a grudge against somebody, you don't ever forget it. You got a grudge against somebody because of the way they treated you, what they did to you, and you hold that grudge, you are not forgetting it. In other words, every day, every night, every time you go to sleep and wake up, you remember that person and what they did to you. And that's her undying love. She's holding that in spite of what happens. And what did he hold in his hands that he crunched in his hands? I feel like it was like a picture or a love note that he just crinkled up and like didn't care for.
I hold it like a grudge. Now I hear your voice every time that I think I'm not enough. And I try to be tough, but I wanna scream. How could anybody do the things you did so easily? And I say I don't care, I say that I'm fine, but you know I can't let it go. I've tried for so long. It takes strength to forgive, but I don't feel strong.
Oh, that's so perfect. This isn't at all the thing where she's just going to take somebody down. It's the pain. She's talking about the hurt, the grief, the loss, the devastation. Oh, of just not being able to have him. It takes strength to forgive. It really does. And she's just like, but I am not strong.
The arguments that I have won against you in my head, in the shower, in the car, and in the mirror before
Can't
bed.
stop thinking
I'm
about
so
it.
tough when I'm alone, and I make you feel so guilty. And I
Yep.
fantasize about a time you're a little fucking sorry. And I try to understand why you would do this all to me. You must be insecure, you must be so unhappy, not knowing my heart. Hurt people, and
Yep.
we both drew blood, but man, those cuts were never equal. And I try.
Gosh, she's really putting this out there. We say it all the time, hurt people, hurt people. You know, if you're going to hurt me, it's probably because you've been hurt yourself. And you know, all those arguments you have or discussions, or you roll through scenarios in your head when you go through something big, especially a breakup. That part of grief and losing something or someone, that is denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. The bargaining piece of grief is that, you know, constant revisiting and discussion of maybe what if it would have been this way, or and so she has these arguments in her head that she wins and those confrontations with him that she never could do in person or never win in person. And she gets so hurt. It only prolongs the pain.
Hurt people, and we both drew blood, but man, those cuts were never equal. And I try to be tough, but I wanna scream. How could anybody do the things you did so easily? And I say I don't care, I say that I'm fine,
Yep.
but you know I can't let it go. I've tried for so long. It takes strength to forgive, but I don't feel strong.
So true.
Ooh, do you think I deserved it all? Ooh, your flowers filled with vitriol. You built me up to watch me fall. You have everything and you still want more. Try to be tough, try to be
God, you have everything and you still want more. I mean, what words to this person? You have everything. You have everything of me, like all of my undying love, and you want more. You want to take more, and you don't even give anything back.
still want more. Try to be tough, try to be mean, but even after all this, you're still everything to me. And I know you don't care, I guess that's fine, but you know I can't let it go. I've tried for so long. It takes strength to forgive, but I'm not quite sure I'm there yet. It takes strength to forgive.
Goodness. Can I please do that again? Did y'all hear her at the end, that whisper? It takes strength to forgive, but I'm not sure I'm there yet. The beautiful part of that is she's not strong enough yet. The amazing piece is yet, which means I will get there. When you hear yet, that means she's getting there, and she's so brutally honest.
It takes strength to forgive, but I'm not quite sure I'm there yet. It takes strength to forgive, but
It takes strength to forgive, but. And she just leaves that but there. Oh my gosh, what a song. Not at all what I thought. The honesty of, you have had everything from me and you've taken more. And I think that's the journal right there. That's the honesty of, I do not easily get over this. I don't think I'm going to let this go. I'm going to hold this like a grudge. Man, so cool. What great music. This album just doesn't stop at all. Oh my gosh. I'm exhausted from all of the music that's just ripping it out of me. Can we please do the next one? Can we please do the next one? Can this get any better? We've clearly passed the peak, right? There just can't be another one as good as that. Are any of these last two better? Without further ado, gosh, what is next? Pretty isn't pretty. Like it.
bought a bunch of makeup.
Yep.
Trying to cover up my face. I started to skip lunch. Stopped eating cake on birthdays. Bought a new prescription.
Man, this is not setting up good, y'all, at all. She's got it immediately into this because of the image and because of how I want to present myself and because of how I feel about myself. Man, I'm the way I'm dressing, the way I'm wearing things, the way I'm living. I'm not eating cake anymore on Thursdays. I don't know what in the world that's about. Skipping lunch, y'all. Makeup to cover the face. You are beautiful the way you are. It's fine if you want to wear makeup, if you want to like cut back and maybe not eat lunch, just because you're just changing the meals you're eating. That's great. But look, don't skip the cake.
Trying to cover up my face. I started to skip lunch.
No.
Stopped eating cake on birthdays. Bought a new prescription to try and stay calm. 'Cause there's always something missing. There's always something in the mirror that I think looks wrong. And pretty isn't pretty enough. What do you do? Everybody's keeping it up. Do you think it's you? I could change up my body and change up my face. I could
So
try
cool.
every lipstick in every shade, but it always be the same. 'Cause pretty isn't pretty enough anyway.
This has got a cool old poppy beat to me. This kind of goes back to me into the 90s a little bit. Pretty isn't pretty. It's not pretty enough. It's not pretty anyway. And what is pretty? Can pretty be just what you think is pretty? And if you like to dress a certain way, act a certain way, wear makeup, do whatever you got to do, that's great. It's awesome. But not to try to just present pretty to everybody else or to get affirmation from everybody else, because our society has screwed that up completely. Her voice, perfection.
You can win the battle
Amen.
You fixed the things you hated, and you'd still feel so insecure.
Yep.
And I try to ignore it. It's everything I see. It's on the poster on the wall. It's in the shitty magazines. It's in my phone. It's in my head. It's in the boys I bring to bed. It's all around. It's all the time. I don't know why I even try when pretty isn't pretty
Yep. Yep. Yep.
What do you do? Everybody's keeping it up. Do you think it's you? I've been changing my body and changing my face. I could try every lipstick in every shade, but I always feel the same. 'Cause pretty isn't pretty enough, and I bought all the clothes that they told me to buy. I chased them down like Dior my whole fucking life, and none of it matters and none of it ends. You just realize it over and over again.
This is such good self-awareness, y'all, for her to know this is what I realized I've done all this time. This is who I've been. And please listen to me, especially if you're a young woman who's trying to present yourself to the world and feel like you can't keep up or you've got to fit into some certain kind of image, that is not, number one, it's not going to make happiness happen. And number two, it's going to be ever changing, which means you constantly have to be that way. You need to find people that are around you that love you, that want to be with you, that care about you and accept you no matter who you are. And realize if you try to fit in and you try to sit in this box, you are going to just feel like stuff, it's not going to be good over and over again.
You just realize it over and over again. No, it'll never change. Pretty isn't pretty enough. Everybody's keeping it up. Pretty isn't pretty
Don't let other people determine your value. Please don't let other people determine what you're worth. They do not get to decide that. You do. And the people that are closest to you that you love, that have your best interest at heart. Recognize that. Don't let other people do that to you. Find somebody you can talk to, like me, that will tell you otherwise. Because sometimes that voice in your head, it can do crazy things. And when you have people that care about you, that are around you, that give you the positive affirmation that tell you it's okay, don't look at them. Look at yourself. And when sometimes you look in the mirror, we want to compare ourselves to other people. That's not going to be good at all. Oh my gosh. Is this it? This is it. Is it going to end with a banger or is it going to end with something like totally chill? Teenage Dream? Okay. Swan song. Here we go. Without further ado. Olivia Rodrigo and Teenage Dream. I'm in a dream right now. Oh boy. Gonna get serious.
When am I gonna stop being wise beyond my years and just start being wise? When am I gonna stop being a pretty young thing that guys? When am I gonna stop being great for my age and just start being good? When will it stop being cool to be quietly misunderstood? Well, I'll blow out the candles, happy birthday to me. Got your whole life ahead of you, you're only 19. But I fear that they already got all the best parts of me. And I'm sorry that I couldn't always be your teenage dream.
This is so sad. This is really sad. Who she is, who she's been, is not good enough. And it bothers me to hear lyrics of someone that says, no matter what I've tried to be, it's not enough. And why can't I just be wise? And why can't I just be young? And why can't I just be my age and live a normal life? And I'm sorry that I couldn't live up to the image that you had for me of being your teenage dream.
Couldn't always be your teenage dream. And when this wide-eyed affection and all good intentions start to not be enough, and will everyone have every reason to call all my bluffs? And when are all my excuses of learning my lessons gonna start to feel sad? Will I spend all the rest of my years wishing I could go back? I'll blow out the candles, happy birthday to me. Got your whole life ahead of you, you're only 19. But I fear that they already got all the best parts of me. I'm sorry that I couldn't always be your teenage dream.
So sad that at 19, I don't know how old she is actually now, but at 19, that she feels like they've already got the best parts of me. I've given everything that I've had, and I'm not enough. And you might feel that too sometimes with family, friends, people that are around you, that you're not good enough, that you haven't been enough. And it's like, I've given the best that I can, and it's still not enough. It's not true. That's what she sees happening with other people. And what Olivia needs to know is you still have plenty more to do. And you can be wise, and you can be young, and you can be who you are, and not try to constantly satisfy. It's very hard to do in this industry, but not try to satisfy everybody else's needs, or you'll constantly be a puppet.
I couldn't always be your teenage
Lagging again. I'm gonna stop recording and start again.
It's at 4,700.
I know, but it's lagging on my screen.
It's lagging. Do I need to go back?
Every time we get like a ton of people, it's just like
It's a lot of people.
sorry, I had to do that in the last night. I was ready.
When we do that, can people hear me?
I don't know.
Still?
I don't think so.
Can anybody hear me? Or are y'all just here? That lagging stuff. Oh, look, I even saw myself just take a drink. By the way, if you can hear this, thank you for taking the time to be here today. I don't say that enough. Super grateful. Nick and I are so thankful you'd be here to watch this with us today, because we have a blast. The live streams are our favorite part because we get to interact with you and see all kinds of new people and fun people. And do not forget that tomorrow is Melanie Martinez live stream. Do not forget, tomorrow is Melanie Martinez K through 12 after school EP edition live stream of going over all of those songs. And who knows, sometimes we throw a little bit extra in there. You never know. So let us know when the lagginess stops on your end. Just tell us.
People are saying it's good.
It's 5,200 now. And we're almost done.
Yeah, so go back 20 seconds. Start over.
Got it. Ready?
Now let's see if we can make it.
Madison's going to be there. Melanie Martinez live stream tomorrow. Who's going to be there, please? Everybody be there. Please. Let's do it.
you, you're only 19. But I fear that they already got all the best parts of me.
So sad.
And I'm sorry that I couldn't always be your teenage dream. They all
Do you hear how she says, I'm sorry, I couldn't be your teenage dream. I couldn't be everything you wanted me to be. And she carries that burden. It's too sad.
teenage dream. They all say that it gets better the more you grow. Yeah, they all say that
Hopefully.
it gets better, but what if I don't know? They all say that it gets better the more you grow. Yeah, they all say that it gets better.
That is what I love to end on. I was afraid I was going to sit here crying at the end. Listen to this.
Y'all say that it gets better, but what if I don't know? Y'all say that it gets better the more you grow. Yeah, y'all say that it gets better, but what if I don't know? Y'all say that it gets better the more you grow. Yeah, y'all say that it gets better, but what if I don't?
Who was that? Was that like a little niece of hers or a sister or somebody else at the end in that recording? That was the coolest thing ever. Olivia Rodrigo, the Guts album is here. Incredible music. I obviously had my favorites. I had zero that I disliked at all on this album. Her voice is amazing. Her storytelling, phenomenal. And I think the overall impression that no matter what you've been through, that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to put yourself out there, and it's okay to stand up for yourself. Have the guts to realize what you've been through and what you can overcome and become a new person. You can do that as a mental health professional. I'm telling you, your life can change tomorrow just by little choices. Life's a series of choices over time. Let's do that. Thanks so much for being here. We'll see you on the... Do I end it? Thanks so much for being here. Mental Health Matters. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy. I didn't know whether to end that the way I normally do or not. Y'all are the best. I just want to know who is going to be here. Nick's got to put a poll up like super fast before everybody leaves, but everybody's leaving. Sorry. About people coming tomorrow. Are people coming tomorrow? What? Wants little Peep. I want to interview Little Peep's mom, but I can't seem to get that going. Find a couple of songs, Nick, of his that would work. El Negrito, hopefully he goes live when Rod Wave's album drops. That's how I found his channel, through a Rod Wave reaction. Thank you very much, and so glad I found this channel. I don't know if we're going to do his live or if we're going to record them separately. Y'all think we should do it live, a live album review? It's so hard for me because when we do them separately, it lets it spread out over time. So should we? When's the Melanie stream, by the way, Nick? It's going to be afternoon or morning tomorrow? Afternoon tomorrow. I'm guessing about this time. So I'm guessing here, like for me, it's 5 o'clock now in the afternoon on Friday. It's 5 p.m. So we started this about 3:30. I'm guessing we'll start about 2:30 to 3 tomorrow. Somewhere around 3 p.m. tomorrow, which is similar time. So measure your watches 2 hours before right now. What time is it where you are? That's about when it would start tomorrow. About that time. I'll be right back. Nick, get on the mic for a sec. And then greetings, Antoine Lancelin from Korea.
Mike.
What?
Hopping on the mic real fast. All right. I know y'all can't see me right now. Yes, we will for sure do Rod Wave's album, but I'm not, like Tom said, I'm not sure if it's gonna be live or not. Also, hey, answer the poll, y'all who are in here. Got 61 people watching. Should have 61 votes in the poll. Maybe I could get a little over here. Can y'all see me at all if I go like here? Let's see. So which song? We might do one or two from Lil Peep. Favorite drug is a must. Okay, I see that a couple of times. Wow, I'm like half on the screen. That's terrible. IDGAF2, y'all said.
Oh, I can't wait. This was literally a blast. I was not sure about Olivia Rodrigo. I love what she does. But I wasn't sure about this album. I wasn't sure this was going to be that great, to be honest with you. And I was a complete idiot. So I am always happy to admit when I am wrong. But this was crazy. And those couple of songs I heard, I can't even remember now what they were, but let me go back and see. Ballad of a Homeschool Girl and Making the Bed and Logical. Actually, Making the Bed, I think, was the second one. Those two were my favorite off the whole thing. I think I'm going to go put all that on my playlist and start rocking and rolling it.
I thought Lacy was good at the beginning too.
Oh, yeah, Lacy, man, that had me fooled for a long time. I don't know what that was.
I feel like you like Get 'Em Back too because of the. You actually like Get 'Em Back a lot when you reacted to
What was that?
when she was like, I want to get him back, but it's in two different meetings. Like,
Oh, yes, I
That
did
was good,
like
too.
that. You're right about that. I did. Tiny Ninja, good to see you. Izzy, appreciate you being here as always. Madison, thanks for being the Madison. You must not have had gifting allowed because Nick gave
I tried.
memberships and you didn't get it, and you've
Did what I
commented the
could.
most. You should be getting it. Allow gifting, Madison, please.
She said she did already.
You did?
Like
Okay,
3 weeks
Madison.
ago.
I'm going to do my magical thing here, and I'm going to give one membership, and I'm going to send all of the prayers up into the sky to say Madison, Madison,
Madison.
everybody at once, Madison. Let's see if Madison can get it with one reaction, one membership given. I've had a lot of luck with this in the past. Let's see who gets it. Here we go.
Come on.
Who's it going to be? It's not working. Natalia! Hey, that's still okay. Madison, I don't think you allowed gifting. You couldn't have. You commented too much today. It would put you at the top of the list, I would think. I don't even think Natalia's in the room, is she?
Yeah, she just commented.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Natalia?
Mm-hmm.
El Negrito, let me tell you what. I am so pumped for Rod Wave. The day he put us on his story was a magical day. Love all of his music. Love it. Madison. Keep trying, Madison. I'll keep trying. Oh my gosh. Yes, Rod Wave next week for sure. 100% we're going to take care of. And Peep, are we ready?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Where is it? Favorite drug.
Oh,
That's the
wow.
song
Here
that
we
people
go.
want to do the most.
Favorite drug 4 hours ago, huh?
Well, his album came out. Yeah.
Favorite drug. Okay.
And then one more.
Yep.
IDGAF2.
The number 2.
Yeah. It's this. He had a song called IDGAF, but it's 2. So let's do those two, and then if tomorrow maybe if we have extra time or something, we could do more.
Let me see. This is called Favorite Drug.
Yeah. They might have a lyric video if you want to try to look for it.
I didn't see one. Let
Yeah.
me see.
It might not be.
I don't see one.
Yeah, Madison, if you come back, you'll get one. Eventually. You definitely will.
Madison, I want to send it to you. It's not like Twitch where we can pick. That's the problem. But Madison, I may try one more before we stop. Just to see if I can get you that one.
Yeah, I think the Olivia Rodrigo album will be posted in probably 2 separate parts. First part will probably be tomorrow, and then second part might be like Monday or something. So what'll happen is the whole thing unedited will go on Patreon right after this.
Patreon, I'm telling you, $7 tier. It is worth it, y'all.
And then
It's worth it.
Then the edited version will go to YouTube. The first part will be probably tomorrow, and then the second part will probably be on Monday. So y'all all here probably don't care because you got to see it live, but
That's the coolest part. You get the unedited, and it'll all be unedited on Patreon. But when it gets to YouTube, it'll all be edited.
yep.
Okay. Here we go. Let's record this son of a gun. Let's get it. It's time for some little peep. Are we ready? 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 It's time. Little Peep is back. Why in the world did I say Little Peep? Little Peep is back, and we have some new music coming out today. Favorite Drug is the song. You know our mission: spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. Little Peep, close to my heart. Loved watching the documentary. Loved seeing what he does. Let's get into it without further ado. Reaction Therapy. Tom Stevens. It's time. Little Peep, Favorite Drug. Oh, yeah.
Baby, you're using me like I'm your favorite drug. Steady.
So this is I Love Makinen. Or am I saying that wrong? Starting it out off the top.
Baby, you're using me like I'm your favorite drug. Steady
Yep.
abusing me like you don't want my love. Baby, you're using me like I'm your favorite drug. Steady abusing me like you don't want my love, want my love. Like you don't want my love. Steady abusing me like you don't want my love. Baby, you're using me like I'm your favorite drug. Steady abusing me.
It's taking advantage of me. You are doing everything just to like be around me, spend time with me. I guess let me spend money on you and all that great stuff. You don't want my love. You just want what I have.
You don't love McConan. You just love
McConan. That's who it is. McConan.
You don't love McConan. You just love my cocaine. Wonder when I'm coming back with some more drugs. Hey, what the fuck you doing? All the way where you at? Can I come with you? Can we hit your sack? Oh shit, tear my heart into little pieces. Take a tab, you're tripping all with your nieces. Riding in caprices, having so much fun. You don't really give a fuck. You just staring at the sun. Baby, you're using me like I'm your favorite drug. Steady abusing me like you don't want my love. Baby, you're using me like I'm your favorite drug. Steady abusing me like you don't want my love, want my love. Like you don't want my love. Steady abusing me like you don't want my love. Baby, you're using me like I'm your favorite drug. Steady abusing me.
Yep.
My baby using me. She ain't thinking about my love. She abusing me over all the shit I done. Why you trying to make me hurt for what?
Man, different kind of Peep sound to me, like where it's a little more poppy and a different kind of rap style. But talking about you have just ripped me apart for all the stuff I've done, taking me down, mistreating me. Why are you trying to do this to me? Why are you trying to hurt me? Don't hurt Peep. Peep's got love. Nothing but love.
Done. Why you trying to make me hurt for? Why you trying to make it worse for us? I was trying to make it work for us. Yeah. I don't wanna make it hurt more. Fuck. Baby, did I make it hurt more? Fuck.
I believe that he's just trying to make it work. Like Peep's got so much love and care and compassion. Probably didn't make all the best decisions in the world, but I can't see him being like a user and a mean dude and mistreating. It's like, I'm just trying to do what I can do. Like, what have I done wrong? Can you tell me?
Baby, you're using me like I'm your favorite drug. Steady abusing me like you don't want my love. Baby, you're using me like I'm your favorite drug. Steady abusing me like you don't want my love, want my love. Like you don't want my love, want my love. Like you don't want my love. Baby, you're using me like I'm your favorite drug. Steady abusing me like you don't want my love. Baby, you're using don't want my love, yeah. Baby, you're using me like I'm
Yep.
your favorite drug. Like I'm your favorite drug. Like you don't want my love.
Oh, Miss Peep, Lil Peep, and McConan, favorite drug. Baby, you're using me. It's so nice to hear his voice. I miss him. Didn't even know anything about him while he was alive. Wasn't even listening to him because we weren't doing this channel. I was living my life, and now my eyes have been opened and I've seen some amazing stuff. I can't wait to hear the rest of this album. Remember, it's in Real Therapy, just time to break it down, lyrics to music. If you want help, check the links. Go to our Discord server. Leave us your comments. Tell us what you think about this. And remember, mental health matters. See you on the next Reaction Therapy. There's one. Uh-oh. What does that mean? We've streamed too long is what it means. I'm sweating in here. Sweating. Should I try this or no? You tell me. You boss. No way. We could come on another time and do it. You want to just wait and do the rest then? Okay. Hey, Nick makes a call. Nick's talking to me in the background. He's saying just hold off. We'll do the rest in a live stream or something. I don't know. Nick's just completely anonymous today. He's not showing anybody any of his face. And Nick needs to explain what just happened so that we can be transparent with you.
All right, guys, here is the deal. I've gotten, this is my second warning actually today. I saw one during the Olivia Rodrigo stream too that said, I think it's still there. I can probably tell y'all. It says heads up. Actually, now it's gone, but it's because we took the screen off. Whenever there's a screen on, why does my face look so red? It's probably 'cause
I was saying the same for me. I think it's because I'm sweaty or something.
I don't know. It looks so red. But we got a warning during Olivia Rodrigo that said there's a potential for the stream to get taken down. It didn't, luckily. And then maybe that's why we had the
Thanks,
lag
Izzy.
or something. I don't know. And then during this song it happened too. But I think it might be a good idea. We did that one and we'll post it probably this weekend. I'm thinking I might post Olivia Rodrigo probably tomorrow, and I might post this Little Peep song tonight on YouTube for everybody. And then maybe Tom will record part of it like next week, like on a Monday or Tuesday.
Oh,
And then
really?
we can post it. I don't know. But
I'll let
or we
Nick-
can
Nick decides
or
all
we
of
can do
that.
a live stream for it if y'all want it that bad. I'm not sure. There's just so many albums to do.
There's so
So
many
much
albums.
music. We didn't even get to Tom McDonald.
Madison,
didn't
one
get
more
to-
chance.
We didn't get to anybody.
Yeah, there's so much
There's
out.
so much.
I don't know what we should do. Spend some time this weekend, maybe. I just don't know. Okay, Madison.
Madison.
Come on, Madison. Come on, Madison.
Dang it.
Chloe
Madison.
Jackson. I didn't know Chloe was even in the room today.
Madison,
Madison, you
really,
don't have gifting
really
allowed.
quick, go down to our description, go to where it says allow gifts, click that link, and make sure you have it enabled. I know you said you did, but YouTube can be weird sometimes, and they can.
Izzy, I'm foaming at the mouth. Hey, Logan Lewis. Steve. By the way, Logan, my name is not Steve. I mean, if it was, my name would be Steve Stevens, and I don't think my parents would have liked me very much if they called me that. So, my name is not Steve. People call me Stevenson, Thomason, Steves,
Thomason?
Stevens.
That's crazy.
My name is Tom. My last name is Stevens. And I don't work at Think Neurology in Houston, but I do work in Houston. So it'd be like me saying, hey, Lewis, like, you live in Houston too? Am I giving him a hard time?
There's
Everybody call me Steve. Just
There-
call me Steve.
So I know I bring up sports references a lot,
Go ahead.
but there's an NFL player that's literally his name is John Johnson III. So that means
JJ3.
his dad is named
John
John Johnson,
Johnson.
and his dad is named John Johnson. That's crazy to me. Why are people naming the same? Like,
But we are in Houston. Are you in Houston, Logan? Logan Lewis the third? Just kidding.
okay, one more
His
time,
name is
Madison.
Tom,
Did you
like the
check?
cat. She said she did. She said I enabled gifting. I swear.
But now have you gone to check that link to make sure it's
Yes, that's a good point.
on? That's
Nick.
what I was trying to say.
Ladybugs is in the house. Ladybugs, you have missed the biggest party of all parties. It was rocking in here all
Got up,
afternoon.
I think 108 was the max.
it was crazy. I was just listening to Olivia Rodrigo, little peep. Adrian calls me Papa Therapy. That's a new name. I hadn't heard that before. No, Think Neurology. Do you know, would you, I wonder what makes Logan think I'm at Think Neurology.
Maybe there's somebody that
Is there
looks
somebody
like
that looks like me there?
There's gotta be.
That'd be so cool.
Waiting for Madison.
Hey, man, I'm grateful for Madison, Kay, Izzy, all of y'all who are giving so much feedback on these videos. El Negrito, so grateful for you. One day, Steve is going to be interviewing Rodway. Oh, Negrito, my friend. I love that. Comment of the day, man. I wish I could see y'all's face. This is the disappointment in my life, that I do these live streams. I'm looking into this camera hole right here, and I can't see your face, but I'm envisioning El Negrito just smiling right now after putting that comment, and Janchi with the Tom and Jerry reference there.
One more. I'm gonna try one more time, Madison.
Oh
This
my
is
gosh,
it.
y'all crack me up.
This is it.
Pika loved Olivia. Tom is goated name.
Come on, Madison.
Madison, come on, get it. Nick, who gets it?
Janchi.
Janchi gets it. Of all people. Love you, Janchi. Totally. Madison, you do not have membership gifting allowed. You've been the most active person in this room. There's no way they wouldn't have given Madison something. Oh, Logan works with Think Neurology. We are pediatric neurologists and always looking for pediatric therapists as they are in such short supply. I have worked with children as young as 2 years old for the past 28 years. 28 years. Play therapy is what we do with young children. But Logan, that's cool. I didn't know you worked there. I don't even know where Think Neurology is. Where is it in Houston? Say the side. South, north, west, east, northwest, northwest, southwest, southeast, all that.
Let me see if it's.
I just love being on here. Love you so much. That's so funny, Janchi.
Oh, okay, there.
No, Madison, don't worry about, well, I mean, you can pay for it if you want, but there is a system here, and if you've enabled it, it should be working.
There are 3 in Houston: Katy, The Woodlands, and Sugarland.
I'll bet Logan's in Sugarland.
Interesting. Without giving away where we are, I just said where. the
Been
place
watching
is.
you for years and love your content. Thank you, Logan. Actually, it wouldn't be years. December will be 2 years. I can't believe we haven't even been around 2 years. Like, it's such a baby. We're such babies.
Yeah.
Got me seeing a therapist at 20. Seriously? Logan. I love hearing that. Thank you. That's pretty cool.
Okay, sure.
Oh, you have one in Austin.
That's
Very cool. I wonder which one that Logan's at.
I don't know.
I said Sugarland.
Yeah, you know what's crazy, guys? We are on pace to hit 300,000 subscribers by the time we're 2
By
years.
the time we're 2 years old, to hit 300,000 subscribers would be amazing. And it's all because of y'all.
Yeah.
If I could live stream every day, I would live stream every day. But the hard part today is, like, I worked, saw 5 clients this morning. Nick came and picked me up because I didn't ride my bike in the 106-degree heat today, my e-bike, and picked me up, got us home, and we started this live stream. And so it's a full day. There's just not enough time. But if I just quit my job and couldn't afford to live anymore, but just live stream, I could do a Bo Burnham.
Yeah.
Just huddle up in my house.
Hey, I know y'all probably don't care, but I locked myself out of the house today.
Dude, that was nuts. We got a broken back door, y'all. We got a back door that even unlocked, it won't open.
Yeah, like it was unlocked and I could not open the door, and my keys were inside.
The handle jammed, and when you pull it, you know it. The thing's supposed to go in so the door can open. It stopped going in. It's about 15 years old, this handle. So I was trying to nurse it for this weekend so I could go get a new one and put it in. But Nick goes out, takes the dog out, comes back and can't get in because it jammed. It won't open anymore.
So I was trying to kick it while I was turning. Like I was doing everything I could, and then I was stuck. And it's like 105 degrees here, so I had to end up calling my grandparents, and they came over and let me in.
Always give somebody
you
a
for
key
that.
that can get you in the house.
Thank you for my
What does that
grandparents. if
mean?
they're watching.
Jalapeno Phantom. That's what it is.
Man, this has been great. Thank y'all so much.
This has been great. Loved it. All of y'all, amazing people.
I'm gonna
amazing people.
I'm gonna post right after this. I'm gonna get this. The guts. Go ahead.
By
I'm
the
just
way,
gonna let you
don't
go.
miss tomorrow with the Melanie live stream because it's very possible. It's not promised, but it's possible. We might throw a little bit extra in there, and you never know. You could have
True.
your request heard. We could throw Peep in there.
Mm-hmm.
We could throw Rolling Stones in there. We could throw Tommy Donald in there. We could throw.
Broadway that's not even out yet.
I wish Rodway would send me the music ahead of time so I could listen to it and have it ready for right then.
Yeah, I was gonna say
But we could throw Reaction Summer Therapy tier people.
we're gonna I'm gonna go put the Guts album on Patreon. I'm gonna go edit this Lil Peep video. Hopefully get that out tonight that y'all just heard, and then I'm gonna set the live stream up for tomorrow so y'all will know when it is.
Yes, and Pika
That's my
Warps,
day.
we owe you a live stream, and we are going to do that this next week. I promise you.
We'll
Nick's
get
going to
it.
figure it out because we do owe you that. For the 5.me people, go to 5.me/reaction therapy. That's where you can actually ask me questions about mental health. And if you're on the top tier over there, you get a Zoom call every month, and we owe Pika one from August and September. We owe Pika a full. Well, there's 2 people on the top tier there. We owe both of them.
All right, guys, we're gonna head out of
Madison,
here.
come back tomorrow.
We'll be back, Melanie, tomorrow.
Thank you, everybody. All the long timers, all the new timers, everybody, appreciate you. Thanks, Adrian, for doing all of the moderating you did on your own. Janchi, Ladybugs, Pika Warps, all the old timers that were here. And again, Madison, Kay, Logan, thanks for popping in. El Negrito, what a great comment. I'm still remembering that one. It is great to see y'all. I just can't wait.
All right,
I'll never
guys.
forget that. And then for, Logan, good to see you, Steve. Have a good day.
All right, guys, appreciate y'all. See you tomorrow, and we'll see you on the next
Next, Reaction Therapy. Steve signing out.